What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our NCAA 26 Group Dynasty Season 2. This week's video will be covering weeks 0 through 3, but I want to recap our offseason real quick. Production fell off, totally my fault, but now we have a team effort between me and Austin here. So I really quickly, first minute here, want to recap how last year ended and going forward. So first off, Nick Harbor of South Carolina wins the Heisman. The only user team to make the playoffs was South Carolina, who lost in the second round to Ohio State, who won the whole Natty. South Carolina coach goes to Washington. Wyatt Teller goes to South Carolina. Nick Harbor won the Heisman last year. Rutgers is on autopilot. And Julian Hockenders has moved his team to the Big 12. So that's really all you have to know going into this season here. And we kick it off with week 0. Only user game here is going to be Delaware and Akron. Obviously, both teams are 0-0. Fun game here. We start off with Emmett Johnson. Big transfer get for Delaware here, Emmett Johnson. Really good running back. And with Jonathan Silver graduating, this was a big need for Delaware, but Emmett Johnson's career starts with a little question mark as he inexplicably dives in the backfield. Very confused Delaware fans are giving thumbs down. But anyways, Akron forced a punt here. Delaware made a good stand. Akron's getting the ball out of there. And I believe Tyree the returner this year? Yes, sir. 6-spin move. Breaks out. Open field. But good team's tackle here. Not from 36. Number 43 pushes him out of bounds. Great return by Tyree. So that's Delaware up in the red zone and looking to capitalize on that big return. It is 1st and 10. Brady Hart, other transfer quarterback. He is a freshman redshirt. Dumps it down to Emmett Johnson. So 2 transfers coming in big for Delaware here. Brady Hart is a impact freshman redshirt, already 80 overall. So if Delaware can keep him happy, big things coming. Now Emmett Johnson, breakaway run. Another touchdown here. Looks like Delaware may be pulling ahead. This makes it 17-0. Field goal there. Not gonna cover that. But Akron in the red zone. Let's see what they can do. It is 1st and 10. Dialing up the pass. And intercepted. Is that Adeyemo? We have a few new safeties here for Delaware. But big interception there because Akron was driving, trying to make this a game again, but it remains 17-0. And capitalizing off of that, Andrew Olish, transfer from Penn State. This guy could be a real big asset for Delaware this year. Comes off really big week 0 with a touchdown here. Emmett Johnson crowns him, maybe best tight end in football. We'll have to watch as week 0 through 3 develop. But yeah, so it's 24-0. Akron is struggling in week 0. Emmett Johnson could run up the middle. I have to imagine Delaware is looking at maybe getting some starters out of there. Maybe after halftime if we can come away with a score here. But it looks like we have a screen dialed up to Emmett Johnson. O-line gets out in front. Good speed. Hurdle. Ooh, big hit and a fumble, but recovered by an O-lineman there. Crazy big hit from Akron. I don't know why Emmett Johnson decided to jump, but Delaware's going to come with the score, 31-0. End of the second. Delaware sends a nice little blitz up the middle, but a deep ball from Akron. And that's a hell of a catch. Alex Adams goes up and over. Is that Ali? Rasheem Ali? The corner. And leads to a Akron touchdown. So they're not coming to halftime with 0 points. So not really a game, but good score from Akron there. Mascot is stoked. Okay, we got the same clip twice. Austin, don't even worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. I appreciate what you do. It was a really good play. We were watching Akron twice. Oh, huge hit over the middle. Gavin Moole, the second team All-American, I believe, last year, with a huge hit. Akron receiver is just flipped on. Oh, jeez. This is like a WWE move right here. Oh, my God. Poor guy's on his head. Big hit from Gavin Moole. Anyways, Delaware gets the dub. 1-0. I almost said 1-0. Anyways, we finally move into week 1 with more user games here. So we're going to go through all clips. South Carolina. So Wyatt Teller gets a revenge game versus Virginia Tech. Or maybe I'd say Virginia Tech gets a chance at a revenge game versus Wyatt Teller since Wyatt left them. But Tomas Rimick went to the NFL. He graduated. Or went to the NFL. Either way, he's no longer at Virginia Tech. Wyatt Teller leaves for South Carolina. Nick Harbor, Heisman defender, trying to repeat. Really good start there. Anyways, yeah, weeks 0 through 3, we're going through clips, and then we'll do it around the league, see how all user teams are doing. Nick Harbor, is that him down there again? It is. So Nick Harbor's really looking to build on another Heisman season. 2 long touchdowns for Wyatt Teller against his former team. Nick Harbor's got to work on his celebration game, is my opinion. Anyways, Virginia Tech scrambling, intercepted Finley. The quarterback jumps the route. Nice little juke there. South Carolina gets him down. Finley, big pick. Trying to get his boys over to celebrate with him. What's nice about Wyatt Teller moving from Virginia Tech is I don't have to get confused with Virginia Tech's fingers. I thought they were, you know what, if you watched last season, you know. I'm not even going to dive into it. Interception. Kilgore. Let's see how the return looks here. Nice little juke using the block. South Carolina gets him down again, but this is a 30-0. Sorry, not South Carolina. Virginia Tech gets him down. This is a 30-0 game in the third quarter here. So Wyatt Teller clearly not intimidated by his old squad, going to a better team here. Anyways, 37. Virginia Tech does get one. Lenore Sellers driving, looking for, I'm assuming, Nick Harbor. Absolutely. 3 touchdown game for Nick Harbor. Man, Virginia Tech cannot stop him, and he may win his second Heisman. And then he'll go into the draft season looking mighty good. Is this? Okay. Okay, Wyatt Teller. Wyatt Teller running it up with Nick Harbor. I don't even blame him. 43-14. Right about the end of the fourth. See if Wyatt Teller sends it any more close, but the Gamecock is going crazy. And Finley again. This time he'll house it. Was this a interception or a fumble? Either way, Finley already had a pick. Gets a nice little defensive touchdown there. Gamecock still going crazy. I want to see if this was a, oh, it was definitely a fumble. Yep, D-line gets home. This guy just dropped the ball. Finley picks it up with one hand, breaks the tackle, and nobody was catching him. Looks like a real fast DB. Anyway, South Carolina gets the dub. They go to 1-0 as well. Our next user is, we have Delaware again, playing Coastal Carolina. This looks like a rain game. Absolutely. Emmett Johnson getting us started early, a minute in. 54-yard rush. We're going to take a look at it here. The Blue Hens getting a real hot start from their transfer running back. More of a receiving back, but obviously very capable on the ground. Good block in there from Delaware. Emmett Johnson does not have the pull-away speed, though, to house this, but read his box well, used some good acceleration, and now he's getting touches here in the red zone. Looking to jam it in, and they absolutely will. That Delaware O-line is looking good. There is a few transfers up there as well, but still not where they wanted. A lot of high 70s, which is better than last year. Main O-line transfer is Jalen Slappy, I believe. I know his last name's Slappy. He plays guard. Anyways, Brady Hart throwing it up. Touchdown. This guy's, I can't say his name. I apologize to him and his family. It is Ncaa. Anyways, that guy gets benched in this game. Subtle foreshadowing. Big play from Coastal Carolina. In the rain. KT Say, can he make the tackle? Absolutely. Spam A gets him to the ground. Alright. KT Say playing down in the box here. 4th and 1. Big run for Coastal Carolina. That number 70, Jones. Huge block. Coastal's going to score a touchdown here. And we're getting low with it. We are getting very low with it. Emmett Johnson houses it. Let's take a look at the replay here because we cut in on a huge run. Delaware's fans are hyped. Student section. Looks like all these guys are 40. A couple grad students, I suppose. Anyways, here's Emmett Johnson's run. Big block from Ncaa. Huge spin move. Drops the safety. Big touchdown, Emmett Johnson. Now 21-7. Looking Emmett's way. Oh, never mind. Oh, we should have looked Emmett's way. Anyways, Ncaa, intended receiver. Not really making a play on the ball. And Brady Hart's going to be intercepted for, I believe, the first time this year. Anyways, 24-10. Coastal Carolina in the fourth here. They really need to make a big play. And they do not get it. Their own end, they go for it. Down 2 scores, I get it, 1 yard. But they will not pick it up. Delaware will take over. 2nd and 10. Looking to get in the red zone. Utilizing Andrew Olish. Huge hurdle. Lands on his head. Down at the 1. This guy could be a monster for Delaware this year. Absolutely could be. Coming from Penn State there. 24-10. Delaware looking to really seal the game. Touchdown here should end it. Audible to Emmett Johnson up the middle. He will be tackled. 4th and goal. Turnover on downs. Coastal Carolina will get it back on their 1. Down 2 scores. And clearly they did nothing with it. Delaware seems to have 2 magical points. I'm assuming he had a safety. And what's this guy's name? The slot wide receiver from last year. Hitting the Heisman, apparently. Anyways, Delaware's going to take a knee. And go into week 2. Already 2-0 because of the week 0 win. 33-10 final. Coach Keese is stoked. Delaware dub 2-0. Now we move into week 2. And we kick it off with Delaware, Wyoming. This was a user game. Coach Doe and Coach Keast. I may just let the audio run for this one.
Just a whole bunch of brown mustard.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. They make the stop after a pickup of 3.
I'll take that.
The 18.
Thing is, I don't have the personnel to know how to stop it right now.
Oh, we had some technical difficulties.
Yo.
Coach Doe is pissed.
What? You hear me? It said I was kicked for being
Coach Doe's
idle.
fit. Alright, here we are. 24-14, game 2 taking place between Wyoming and Delaware here.
Come on, Coach Doe.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20.
Idaho.
Guys, the Blue
Oh, it's fucking sick. Wait, is it in Tennessee or in Oklahoma?
They got plenty done through the air
That's
in the
sick.
first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this.
Looks like Coach Doe's shutting down the run for Emmett Johnson.
That's fucking sick.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
And Coach Doe's Xbox turned off. Coach Doe came in the top right. Coach Doe appears to be in shambles. His team was behind in this one. Anyways, game 3, and hopefully the final game taking place between Coach Doe and Coach Keese. Emmett Johnson out in the flat.
Oh, he's got some space. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell.
Coach Doe is indeed texting ladies again.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Wants to go up top on 1st
Emmett
down.
Johnson screen.
Setting up the screen.
How the fuck
Coach Doe needs to coach some tackling into his boys over there. Delaware's going to take the lead.
Yeah, and that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass.
Coach Doe is caught drinking on the job. Little buzzed, not seeing the fake punt.
That fucking idiot in my first game, remember? I guess our first game. My first game. Wait, we got 1,000? Oh shit. One more for the memes, even though I know I was like, sorry.
And 35-0. I'm just gonna let this play out.
Next player who wins. Next player to touch ball wins. Yep, right here. Yep, alright, yep, Joel said it. GG's. Oh my god, alright, suddenly I have to pee, and that would suck if Cormac Snow can turn off my Xbox. He's not even here. Oh! What a way to end it, Tom. Hey, where's the shot glass? I'll kill the bottle.
Pouring out for Coach Doe. Oh, Coach Doe!
For any viewers, we still have 3 people. What? No. Wait, hold on. It's 3 here.
Anyways, 35-0's your final between Coach Keast and Coach Doe.
Bro, what a game. Back in the booth.
Delaware moves to 3-0.
The quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football. The impact on the hit sometimes jars.
Anyways, we have Wyatt Teller taking on an FCS school here. I'm assuming this is a monster blowout. 7-0 already here. We're looking at a big sack taking place. I'm sorry, I just found out Marvin Harrison, who I have in 2 fantasy leagues, had his appendix taken out.
He'll bring it back from inside his
So,
5.
anyways, here's a big return by Craver.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got it out.
Making it, you know what, good for FCS getting a little touchdown there.
They won't get him in. It's a touchdown.
There's appendix.
Understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to
His
play the
appendix?
pass and
All
be
right.
successful on that third.
Moving on, I need to stay locked in commentary. 21-3. South Carolina is looking deep ball. Nick Harbert. Any of the ball is like over 20 yards thrown in the air. It's going to be a Nick Harbert touchdown. Is what I'm seeing here from Wyatt Teller's air raid scheme in South Carolina. Speaking of, oh jeez, Finley again jumps around. He's got 2 touchdowns in two games here for the Gamecocks. FCS is not doing very well. You know, we'll foreshadow a little bit. The final score of this game is 100 to something. It might be 3. 51-3 is currently the score in the third quarter. Anyways, Craver's probably going to house this. Wyatt Teller's not holding back here against FCS. And honestly, FCS, this is embarrassing. I don't care if you're an FCS school. You can't get 100 hung on you. It's not good for the program. 65-3. We're not even at the end of the third. You know what? It's not a Nick Harbert. Oh, what a play. What a play. A little FCS highlight in here. Unless Wyatt Teller scores on the next play. But on a read option, I feel it'd be pretty hard. Okay, FCS, this is terrible. Good cut, actually. Good cut. 79-3. Wyatt Teller still hanging around. He somehow scores 20 points in 4 minutes here. Final score is definitely 103. I don't see FCS getting any more. Little cross over the middle. Queen, the tight end with a huge juke. It's just the athletic difference. There's not much FCS can do. They don't have. Number 1's trying to join. What is he doing? Number 1's trying to join the celebration. Anyway, South Carolina dub very easily, 2-0. Wyatt Teller's got the morale pretty high over there. Anyways, we move into week 3, our final week. We have Delaware versus taking on number 7. This is a first-ranked opponent of Delaware Coach Keith's career. All right, Delaware is taking on number 7 Nebraska at home though. So it could be a little trap game for the Cornhuskers, who take a 3-0 field goal lead. Anyways, Brady Hart takes a snap. He's got the option. He pitches to Emmett Johnson. Gets the corner, but they're going to rule his foot out of bounds. Makes it 4th and 2. Delaware could tie the game here or go for it and try and gain 2 yards. So Ncaa is in the slot, running a little crosser. Andrew Olish up the middle, touchdown. The Penn State transfer, huge touchdown, gives Delaware the lead over number 7 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers. It's a 2nd and inches here for Nebraska. I believe Dylan Raiola is still the quarterback there, number 15. They only need a few, not even a yard. Not even a yard. They're taking the snap. Dylan Raiola is going to look down the sideline, and the athleticism. Huge play, can't make the tackle. KTC lets him get by him. Touchdown Cornhuskers. This is going to be a fun game, guys. 10-7. Halfway through the second. Delaware's got a 3rd and 3 up the middle. Looking, and the ball is dropped. Ball is dropped on a little whip route. 4th and 3. Delaware's going to go for it from their own 44. Alright, let's see. Looking at Kelly over the middle. Huge jump. Number 44, the DT, makes a fantastic play. Gets his hand, deflects that ball. Turnover on downs for Delaware. Now the Cornhuskers, down 4 points, have the ball in Delaware territory. 3rd and 3. There's a big play here. Looks like Delaware's bringing some heat. Gavin Mule coming up the middle. Dylan Raiola is sacked. He is sacked. Big play, number 56 for Delaware. Nakai Carmen, the linebacker, junior, it will get a sack there. It's 4th and 6 for Delaware now. Nebraska's 47-yard line, and they're going to go for it. Delaware needs to come out aggressive to maintain this lead here against the Cornhuskers. And we have a nice ball from Brady Hart. Picked up by Lewis, Donovan Lewis. Big first down. Anyways, Nebraska's giving it up. Ncaa. He jumps over his head. Touchdown. Nebraska's going to take a 21-10 lead. What an athletic play here by Ncaa. Huge play. Leaps over the defender. Anyways, Nebraska is driving 21-10. Big hit. First and 10 moves to 2nd and 8 though. Carson Hansen is the running back for Nebraska here. And they're looking to capitalize on just on the edge of the red zone. They hit their target over the middle, and this is an easy touchdown. Jumps over KTC, trying to make the safety tackle. KTC has made the switch from box safety to playing some actual safety. Anyways, Nebraska's going to go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. Makes a lot of sense here. Matt Warmack coming off the touchdown. Let's see what Nebraska can dial up.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open
Big play, Gavin Mule.
Got his man.
Big ass play.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will
Anyways,
be
we
a
have
successful drive.
new kicker, 4-star gem Felix. He missed the hands, but it went through the uprights. That's a big 3 points right there as it moves 24-16, making it a 8-point game. And Carson Hansen, huge run. Can we make the tackle? No. Can we make the tackle? No. Can we make the tackle? Yes. Royal with the big tackle, saving a touchdown. He was going to score there. Anyways, keeper for Dylan Raiola, touchdown. He takes a big shot, but he gets in there. I believe, yeah, they're going for 2 again. So it is currently 22-24. This is for the tie. So Nebraska's going for the tie. 2-point conversion. This is a huge play right here. Carson Hansen is running up the middle. KTCA makes contact first. The cavalry arrives. Carson Hansen actually gets injured here, but still remains a 2-point lead for the Delaware Blue Hens. Now we saw Emmett Johnson a little banged up himself, but he's still in the game there. Brady Hart calling for an audible. Jakari Kelly, pure drop. That's a pure drop from Jakari Kelly. Now, this is a huge play. Delaware's going to go for it. Up 2 points, trying to maintain possession of the ball. They have to be aggressive in a game like this. Jakari Kelly looking to redeem himself, and that's a big catch. That moves the change there for Delaware. 3rd and 8. Brady Hart changing some things at the line of scrimmage. Probably looking for Andrew Olish at the first down marker. Let's see. He's scrambling. Throws it up. Huge catch. What a comeback. What a comeback route. Anyways, it's 3rd and 2. Calling the speed option here with Emmett Johnson, Brady Hart. Oh, he pitches it. He probably should have kept it. Emmett Johnson, nowhere to go. It's a loss of 5. I believe Delaware's going to kick the field goal here. Absolutely. So it's a 5-point game. 5-point game. Delaware's leading. Under 2 minutes left. 4th and 11. Dylan Raiola just chucks it up. And what a catch. They're going to give him forward progress on that. Tackle was made behind the first down, but forward progress for Nazeen Hunter. Delaware needs to make a stand off 5 points. A little over a minute left. Sending a little blitz in the red zone. Dylan Raiola looking to pick it apart. And touchdown Nebraska. They're going to take a late lead. A little over a minute left. We still have the 2-point though. Delaware does have all 3 timeouts, so not too much concern from Coach Keese. It's 28-27 here. Looking to keep it a 1-point game. And that's not going to happen. Big touchdown. Makes it 3. Delaware looking to a field goal to tie. Or touchdown to go ahead. 27-30, a minute left. Big return. And Coach Keith's controller turns off. But this may be a blessing in disguise. As Saeed St. Fleur runs in that straight line. Trying to show that take-home speed. Big special teams touchdown from number 9 to push him out of bounds though. But this, Delaware's got the field goal already in the bag. Alright? 4-star gem kicker. So why not try and score? Why not try and score? Jakari Kelly over the middle. Just immediate man beater. Is going to score on the next play. So you have 49 seconds to stop Nebraska from scoring a touchdown. Now, Coach Keese is more known for offensive ball than defensive ball, but 36 seconds left, 3rd and 5, 4-point game, so it has to be a touchdown here for the Cornhuskers. Coach Keese calling some zone defense, 3rd and 5, just don't let him score, don't let him get behind you here. Nebraska has no timeouts, so 4th and 5 pass breakup. Right at the middle of the field. 4 seconds left. And that's not going to be enough. Delaware, huge upset. They take down number 7 Nebraska Cornhuskers. Brady Hart is ecstatic. Delaware, look at the student section. Delaware dub. They moved to 4-0 on the season. 2 games from being bowl eligible, and you're in week 3. Now, the Gamecocks ranked number 6. They go to a 2-0 Houston here. I believe this is an away game. Yes, so Houston's the home team here. Lenore Sellers. I like these jerseys for South Carolina. Nick Harbor, immediate man beater. But that is a good corner there for Houston. But Nick Harbor, I mean, he's trying to win the Heisman again. And he's currently the favorite. I want you to look at this route. I'm not even going to commentate. You already know what the play call is. Someone needs to stop this. Someone needs to stop Lenore Sellers and Nick Harbor on this all go. He's too fast and he's too big. Now, we do have Wyatt Teller is an offensive line guru, so we're going to see what he cooks up for his O-line. Yes. Yes, very good O-line under Wyatt Teller here. Bet you're missing Tomas Remick over there at Virginia Tech, Wyatt. Some are questioning why you transferred. And he's got a read option here for Lenore Sellers, but he gives it to Gustave. Touchdown. That moves the score to 21-3. So Houston's going to need some points here before half if they want a real shot here against number 6, South Carolina. Houston's not a bad program themselves, but throwing a pick. Immediate tackle, but they needed points there in that drive. You can't go into halftime down almost 3 scores. We'll see if South Carolina gets points themselves before halftime. But Houston, it's a good program themselves, but the score remains 21-3 going into the 4th. Gustave breaks 2 tackles. You need to stop there, and you need to get points to Houston, right? This could be the game, and I think this is the game. 28-3, currently with 4 minutes left. And yeah, South Carolina dub. They moved to 3-0, so 2 undefeated user teams here. And we got a little recap. We're just going to go around the league, check some ranked games, all user games. So week 0, the only user game was Delaware at Akron. Delaware 48-7 final. And yeah, so we'll go around here. There's some ranked games like Louisville won, Miami, Penn State. They all win in their week 0 games. SMU. It went pretty much how you'd expect. Oklahoma 66-7 win. So it's a bunch of week 0 games. Now week 1, Coastal Carolina loses Delaware 33-10. South Carolina, we covered some clips, 51-14. Now FIU versus Wyoming was a user game, 37-35. This one was pretty crazy. Unfortunately, no clips from that one. Julian Hockenders, 38-10 win over FCS school. A couple ranked games. Rutgers is on autopilot. They do lose, unfortunately. Ohio State takes care of business. Same with Michigan, and Nebraska gets a win. This is before losing to Delaware there. So, yeah, a couple ranked games. Washington was simulated, but big win for them in the sim. And, yeah, a bunch of week one. I don't see any upsets here for ranked teams. Miami takes care of business. Duke's ranked number 9, if I'm pretty interested in. Coach Keese was looking to put them on the schedule, perhaps, but went with Nebraska instead, which, as we saw, worked out. Clemson, LSU. Clemson wins by 2. All right, so now we have user games. Delaware and Wyoming, we saw was played a couple times because some technical difficulties. Washington's going to win versus FCS. Julian Hockenders loses in overtime to LSU. Unfortunately, we had clips for this, but Xbox corrupted them. FIU takes the win over Buffalo there. And week 3 user games, Wyoming at New Mexico. Wyoming 28-21. We saw Delaware beat Nebraska. FIU is going to barely beat FAU. Washington's going to shut out Washington State. And then we saw the Gamecocks win 28-3